hospitals that are in the hotspot zones, and making sure that we're constantly in communications with the local communities. One thing I will say, just based on data, is that we've been getting a lot of data from different governors and from different mayors and from different cities. One thing I've seen FEMA do very, very well over the last week or so is now we're getting real-time data from a lot of cities. People who have requests for different products and supplies, a lot of them are doing it based on projections, which are not the realistic projections. The projections change every day as we see the cases, as we see the impacts of the Stop the Spread effort that this task force recommended and the president has been pushing forward. So I do think that we'll see that hopefully there'll be impact of that, and the task force has been working very hard through the FEMA group with Admiral Polovchek to make sure that we're getting the supplies to people before they run out, and making sure that we're doing it in a proper way. I'd like to just introduce Admiral Polovchek, who before coming to this, I guess still is, he's the Vice Director for Logistics for the Joint Staff. I got a call from one of the senators saying, well, why don't you put a great military person in charge of the logistics and the supply chain and the Defense Production Act? And I said, well, the president already did that. This is the best man that we have in the country for supplies and logistics. I joined the task force 13 days ago over at FEMA, and he's built a team really at the direction of the Vice President that includes people from FEMA, OMB, the FDA, HHS, the White House, and from everywhere else. And what they've done over the last 13 days has been really extraordinary. We've done things that the government has never done before, quicker than they've ever done it before. And what we're seeing now is we found a lot of supplies in the country. We've been distributing them where we anticipate there will be needs, and also trying to make sure that we're hitting places where there are needs. So I can tell you the people in the task force, they're working day and night. We've got a lot of people in the government. We recognize the challenge that America faces right now. We know what a lot of the people on the front lines are facing, the fear that they have that they won't have the supplies they need, and our goal is to work as hard as we can to make sure that we don't let them down. So I just want to thank everybody, and with that I'll introduce Admiral Polovchek, who's doing an amazing job.
All right, so we'll continue to monitor this briefing.